Do I need to get closer?
Hey, you guys, Desmond here,
And LaCresha.
and welcome to the Unapologetically Honest Show, the show where we give our unapologetically honest opinions about our favorite shows. And today we are here to talk about The Masked Singer, Season 7, Episode 3, the Group 1 finale.
Yes.
Group 1. Already.
Group 1.
Already.
Yeah.
But overall, what did you think of this episode?
Think the right people got unmasked.
I think the correct people got unmasked. I agree.
And I'm glad that the person who got saved is saved, and I know exactly who it is. And we've been right this whole time.
Same. It comes more and more clear each week who it is. More and more clear. It really does. It really does.
Mm-hmm.
But I gotta say, the song choices tonight, wow.
Yes. It displayed their voices beautifully.
Except for one, and we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. But let me go ahead and share this screen so we can get up into this episode because we are tired. All right, so we start off with Nick Cannon looking dapper in his suit.
Looking like a little butterfly.
We have, Snap is blurry. I thought that was a really cute screenshot, but that's okay. Yeah. We have Nicole Scherzinger, Ken Jeong, Jenny McCartney Wahlberg, and Robin Thicke as our regular judges who we see every week, and we love them. So once again, here's Team Good, Team Bad, and Team Cutlet. So, tonight, they're all going to be performing individually, and then they're going to do a top 3 SmackDown showdown for the world, a Laganza extravaganza. And then one person will go home. Mm-hmm. So the first clue we got, the first person to go up was the Thingamabob. And they sang Classic by MKTO. Mm-hmm. What did you think of this performance?
That was actually a really decent performance to me. The person that this ended up being actually has a really good voice. I take it you didn't like it.
He sounded like he was out of breath the whole performance.
He kind of did, yeah. For an athlete that we figured out it was, yeah.
Yeah, it's just, even prior, it's just like the past 2 weeks he gave such amazing performances, and this performance, I'm like, yeah, he's going home tonight. yeah, he's going home. This is the one performance like he sounded like this through most of the song. I'm not sure because I know with me, sometimes when I sing, I'll suck in too much air and start choking. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure if that happened and he just tried to fight through it. Mm-hmm. But yeah,
could have been better.
It could have been better. So the judges thought that this was Liam Hemsworth, Jason Momoa, and Dennis Rodman. Here's my thing. Mm-hmm. In his clue packet,
yes,
I saw the kangaroo.
I did too.
And I'm like, okay, he's Australian. Work. So I'm like, who's a tall country Australian singer? I'm like, Keith Urban. He's like 6'2", 6'3". That could easily be him in there. Nah. And then I saw the Wrecking Ball. And I'm like, okay, is this somebody tied to Miley Cyrus? And then I thought Cody Simpson. She dated Cody Simpson. He's Australian. He's like 6'4", 6'5". I'm like, they probably put some padding on him to throw people off, but that could be Cody in there. But I'm like, I think I would know. No, I wouldn't know Cody's voice. I don't listen to his music enough to know his voice. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. But though he ran through my mind, I never thought about Liam, even though Liam was a good guess. Mm-hmm. I was like, once they said, I'm like, you know what? It could be. It could be. And Robin Thicke was getting on my nerves with this Jason Momoa guest. That was not Jason.
No, it's not. That man is in the middle of a divorce.
My goodness gracious. So on to the Cyclops. And the Cyclops sang Flashdance. What a feeling. Early carbs.
fame. I'm gonna live forever.
Oh, what a feeling! What a feeling! And this performance gave me a feeling. Okay, I love
What a feeling.
Oh my goodness. My goodness. I really enjoyed this. I really enjoyed this performance. I really did. But it's also performance. I was like, okay, I can tell you're finna go. You're gonna be the first one.
Yeah.
You're gonna be the first one to go. But it's okay. You did a good job. You did a good job.
Yeah, you lasted a good 3 weeks.
What did you think of the Cyclops performance?
It was a good performance. I mean, that's a big costume.
I found out there's a big person in there.
Well, yeah, there's a big person in there.
But some of the guests that they had were Batista, Zach Brown, and oh Lord, I wrote it down. Oh, here it is, Dax Shepard.
Now, see, I thought Dave Batista was the other one.
The thingamabob.
The thingamabob.
I thought possibly a wrestler just because of that Shield reference.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, obviously we were wrong.
Obviously.
That was a different type of Shield.
Different type of Shield.
Last but definitely not least, we have the Firefly, who sang "Attention" by Charlie Puth. Now, let me tell you about a little piece about this song right here. You know where I work currently.
Yes.
One day we had to escort someone to a hospital.
Oh no.
It was for an appointment. It wasn't nothing bad.
Oh, okay.
I get on the van. I get the person that's going to the doctor's appointment on the van. We're heading off the temple. I kid you not. This song played at least 10 times on the way there and on the way back. And that day, I didn't know I was going on the doctor's visit, so I didn't bring my headphones. Typically, I bring my headphones on those things. But, I didn't know I was going. It was very last minute. Hey, Desmond, we need you to go. Cool. But, baby, when I tell you, it took me probably till I think about last year, because it was in 2016 when this happened. I want to say it was last year when I was able to let that song play without going, ugh. And I still kind of when it comes on, you know what I'm saying? Just a little bit.
Because our radio stations out here act like there ain't no other music other than what is popular right here, right now, at this second, or zero.
Listen, I love Dua Lipa. I really do. But I'm glad I don't listen to the radio a lot, because a few times I have, all I've heard was Levitating over and over again. I'm like, my Lord, did we not know any of the songs?
You want me, baby.
And I love the song, and I'm glad I don't listen to the radio, because if I did listen to the radio, I probably would hate it because they play it so much.
Because it's all over my For You page sometimes.
But yeah, Attention, Charlie Puth by Firefly. What did you think?
Put a little country twang to it. The country arrangement.
What did you think of this here performance?
I loved her singing. It was just, I didn't like the arrangement.
I love the arrangement.
Because you like country music.
To me, it didn't even give a country arrangement. To me, she gave a soulful redemption of the song. To me, I forget which judge said it, but you could tell she really dissected the song line per line instead of just like going all at it at one pace. You know what I'm saying? I really enjoyed it. I did. But I did take a screenshot of this moment. He annoyed the hell out of me.
Why?
I know that's probably going to be mean. But she walked up and he just annoyed me immediately.
Was that how he was clapping?
It's just, he reminds me of someone I work with, and he gets on my nerves constantly because he swears he knows every single thing about every single thing.
That could be so many people. Do I know this person?
No, you don't. He's relatively new. And he has no problem telling you that he knows every single thing.
Every single thing.
And just the way he moved, the way he was clapping, the way he was jigging, just reminded me of him. And I'm like, why is he on the Masked Singer? But yeah, no hate to this man here. But he reminded me of somebody at work. I just want to. But I'm not going to.
Don't do it.
I'm not, because then they're going to talk about, oh, you're being mean, you're being great, whatever. But anyway. So we're moving on to who they thought she was. Alicia Keys, The Era, which is a new guest for them, and Keisha Cole. Robin proved today that he knows, well, he still didn't get it right, but he knows he be playing when he be picking these guesses.
Mm-hmm.
He knows Keisha Cole's voice. He's worked with Keisha Cole. Stop playing with us. Stop playing, Robin. It's not even funny. It ain't. But here's an extra clue. JoJo Siwa is a friend of the Firefly.
Yes.
And if your memory, ding, 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 back to the fall of last year, she was the finalist with her husband, Iman, on the same season of Dancing with the Stars. So if this thing,
you know what's really, really funny is I didn't even put that together. I just knew her daughter liked her so much that she like FaceTimed her on her birthday.
Mm-hmm. So if this doesn't give away that that's Tiana, I don't know what will. I don't know what will. So it is now time for the hold down, showdown, throw down, flow down from the good, the bad, and the cuddly.
The cuddly.
And they sang I Got You by James Brown. What did you think of this group performance?
Look, Firefly outsang them all.
Baby, when she gave them a little 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm like, yes, ma'am.
Outsang them completely.
You better give us a 1, 2, 3, 4.
I mean, you know, Thingamajig was trying. He was trying.
Sounded really good on this.
He sounded good.
Like, I was like, this earlier. Like, if you would have sounded like this earlier, I guarantee you would still be in the competition.
But see, he only had to be in one spot for this.
Yeah. And Cyclops was there. Cyclops sounded good, but Cyclops was just there having a good time.
Yes, he was like, I'm just having fun. I'm a fan of the show. I'm just happy to be here.
But yeah, that 1, 2, 3, 4 Miss Firefly gave us. I love a good 1, 2. All right. So they performed, and Nick now has to announce which 2 people will be unmasking today. The first one who had to unmask was the Cyclops. The Cyclops. Now, these are the official guesses for the Cyclops. They thought Kevin Smith, Zach Brown, Dave Bautista, and Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton. Okay.
That one threw me because, you know, they were throwing these 2 names around. The first one and this one both threw me off. I'm like, really? Like, y'all ain't
Well, they only threw Kevin Smith in there because they were like, oh, somebody's short and stocky, but Kevin Smith, apparently, according to this picture, is no longer that stocky.
Got you. Who knows? But he's getting ready to take it off, and we find out it is Jorge Garcia.
Yes, from Lost.
I had no idea who he was until they popped this up. I'm like, oh, Lost. Okay, I didn't watch Lost. Did you watch Lost?
No.
Neither did I. Oh.
I watched the series finale.
Why would you?
Because everybody was hype about it, and I was like, okay.
I remember people were hyped about it, but guess who did not tune in? And I was going to get into Lost, but somebody advised me not to.
I could understand why.
Because they say, like, there's so many twists, So many turns.
It would have frustrated the snot out of you.
I could just imagine, because at the time, I believe we just started getting close. So just imagine me calling you. You better be like, I don't call you about Grey's Anatomy, because Grey's Anatomy pissed me off here recently. But
Really?
Yes, but we're not here to talk about that. Okay.
Oh, you telling me I gotta start watching Grey's Anatomy?
No. I'm gonna say we do not have to cover that on this show.
No, because look, I ironically enough, what comes on after I watch this on my Hulu is A Million Little Things. I am so mad at that show coming on after this because I'm like, I don't want to watch this. The first 2 episodes have already made me cry. I'm not watching this. No.
I haven't watched A Million Little Things.
Don't.
Oh, I had no intention on it.
Don't. I think I put it in my favorites when I first got Hulu because my mom was like loving it. And so now it thinks I want to watch it. No.
Yeah, every time I'm watching something that doesn't have an episode after that, it tries to go to My Wife and Kids, because that's the series that I'm the deepest in on Hulu. And I'm like, I'm not trying to watch My Wife and Kids right now. Right now. But anyway, we got a lovely performance by Jorge. Thank you for coming. And then we got these two here. And then Nick Cannon announces the person leaving tonight is Thingamabob. Which means the Firefly made it to the finale, which means nobody else from Team Good is going to make it to the finale. No matter how great Team Good is, the remaining people, I promise you they will not make it to the finale. Because I guarantee you that finale is going to have one team good, one team bad, and one team cuddly. Mark my words. Mark my words. But they thought Thingamabob was Michael Strayton, Liam Hemsworth, Dennis Rodman, and JJ Wyatt.
Michael Strahan.
I was still stuck on Darius Rucker. I was still stuck. I'm still mad the Cyclops wasn't Corey Feldman. Let's go talk about that again. I was so mad. I'm like, ain't none of them Corey Feldman. Ain't none of them. It's gonna be him. He took that off. I'm like,
oops, my bad.
This reminds me of the Christmas tree all over again, because you couldn't tell me that wasn't Trisha Yearwood. And then when she took it off, I was like, ooh.
Whoops.
My bad. But anyway, they were all incorrect, because when Thingamabob took their mask off, it was Jordan
Malata,
yes.
He gonna make me start liking football.
And I love how Nicole asked him what his nationality was, and I said at the same time, he's Samoan. Don't let the Australian accent fool you. He's Samoan. I'm not sure, because I watch wrestling so much, I can see the features of Samoan people. But yeah, I'm like, Nicole, watch you.
Yes, because
he's from Australia doesn't mean he can't be Samoan too.
Because Samoan men are beautiful.
But yes, he's part of the Eagles. He's a tackle. He's a right tackle, I think. I think he said right tackle. Left tackle? It's one of the tackles. You're either left or right. And sometimes when you play both. So,
yeah, you don't watch sports.
So it's official, Firefly, boom, boom. And we're saying goodbye to, yes. And that is our episode right there. Ooh, yeah. I'm excited for a new group next week. I'm excited to see what 5 singers we're going to get. I'm excited for new guesses, new theories. Hopefully I know somebody off the jump and not have to get somebody from you. Because you should have seen me. I'm like, I know this voice. Who is this person? And then as soon as you said Tiana Taylor, I was like,
hey, look, I might be getting my spark back. It's not going to apply to season 14 of Drag Race. but I might be getting my sweater back.
Ooh, wee. But yeah, let's go ahead and wrap things up here, ma'am. Where can they find you on the social media platforms?
You can find me at Cresha McGill, that's CRESHAMCGILL on all social media.
And you can find me on social media platforms at Simply Desmond. That's SIMPLYDESMOND. Thank you for spending a piece of your day with us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Big breasts.